Hey friends, this is Tom and Leslie with Stage to Sell Design Services, and this morning we are fresh, we are feeling energized, rested. We tried to film this about 5 times, well how many times? A dozen times last night. We just got so tired I couldn't do it anymore, so we're starting again today. And our video is about specifically coffee and how much we enjoy coffee in the morning, and we really like espresso, which is not a bean. Espresso is a process, right? It took me a while just to learn that, and coffee is kind of like hot water poured over sandy looking grounds, right? And espresso is more of a powder that's under a whole lot of pressure with steam and is more expensive to produce. So can you just explain to them what our first machine was like? The first one we got, you know, when we decided we're gonna be our own baristas, we kind of took that first leap.
Right, and it took us a while to decide what we were going to do. So we ended up going with a used machine we bought on Craigslist. And what was it, maybe 6 months later?
I loved our machine.
Yeah.
I loved it. It's a Breville. Here it is behind me, and
One of the parts just
I think
failed us.
we got it for about half the retail price, right? And
Which was too much for the amount of time we used.
I don't know. I don't know.
think so.
Could we have spent $300 in coffee in 3? You know, if you go to the coffee shop for 3 months.
The original owners spent probably $750 and had it for 5 years. It's way better than $350 for 6.
Yeah, I just want our listeners to know that there's an economy in this. So if you are getting that drive-through coffee once a day, or even once every couple of days, that you could be
It adds up
spending
fast.
quite a bit of money, at least $500 a year. Oh no, that's not me. I wouldn't do that. Yeah, you do. You probably. I've seen you in the line over there at the coffee shop. So, I just want to talk a little bit about this machine. So, this is a Breville Barista Express, and I'll just show it to you. This is online, probably retailing for about $700 maybe, and you can get exterior parts for it. So I don't know if you can see all this. Let me just try to hold it up for you here. Let's say you need a new portafilter, right? You can get that. But if you need anything on the inside, you can pretty much forget about it. And if you know a source to get things on the inside, I'd like to hear from you, because I can't find anything. And that's what I hear from everybody else online, is you cannot find parts for these, which is really disturbing for a $700 to $1,000 machine, that you cannot buy a little gear for the inside of it. And let me just show you something here. There are a lot of parts inside this thing, okay? I mean, it's just full of parts, right? And that little gear, wherever it went, that little gear is probably a $2 part, right here. Right here. This little guy right here. This is what drives the conical burr to grind the coffee in our Breville Barista Express. This little gear is not available. As far as I tried a lot of places, I cannot find anything like this. It's just a little bit stripped, it's nylon. After 5 years, right?
Yeah.
You know, just hundreds of parts in there, and you cannot buy one of them. So you'd have to be a longtime machinist like Leslie's dad or somebody, and you'd have to go and make this thing yourself. Forget about it. So now what do? I'm having fantasies about taking a bath in coffee right now. And we don't even have a bathtub. So what should we do next? We're going to get back online and shop and look at these really high-end Italian machines, right? Like the Alex Duetto with the nice polished stainless steel exterior. No grinder. You're looking at $2,500. Yep, good coffee, but $2,500, that's a little steep.
Take years to make that up.
Then you got to buy the grinder. And oh, I hear you at home saying, "Oh, my grinder is only $100." No, that grinder's not going to last. No, No, if you
No,
want
they say you're supposed to invest more in the grinder than the machine, really.
a grinder takes so much stress. It's just constantly pulverizing, and that's a lot of stress on a machine. So we need to find a really good grinder. So we're just at that point, what do we do? And Leslie will describe what happened next.
So we went over it again and again and again like we had the first time. And we just decided that if we can get a machine that'll last us for 5 years and it heats up really fast, like
Yeah.
in 3 seconds, so we can make a cup on a whim, that's worth it to us. Even if we have to throw the machine away again in
And
about
how much?
5 years.
And
so
how much did you put on our credit card?
$1,000. Yeah.
No, it was only $999.
Plus tax.
Free shipping. Free shipping. And so we got the Barista Touch, I think,
Oh yeah.
something like that.
It's a step up.
Also a Breville. For the price, Breville does make a good 3 to 5 year machine, and I think if you do the math, you'll find out that you will actually save money if you enjoy espresso at the coffee shops. And when you add it all up, you're probably better off just getting a machine if you don't mind a little time in the morning. And as Leslie pointed out, one of the really great points about the Breville machine is they do have this process, this technology where it will heat up quickly, whereas the really high-end gourmet commercial
you have to
machines.
have a double boiler for quick. Yeah, it's just.
Well, they're running.
There's so much.
They're running all day, right? These commercial machines, and so they're hot. They're heated up, and we're just doing once or twice a day, and so we're gonna sit there, you know, dun, 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 dun. What should I do while my coffee's heating up? Dun, dun, dun. So.
Anyway.
So we're gonna take the plunge. We'll let you know how our new one works out, and we're looking forward to it. We're excited because I guess we're just tired of that $10 a day thing. It seems like a lot of money for a couple of beverages.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, baby. Thank you. I appreciate it. So much looking forward to our coffee together. Right?